Recorded live on Ustream at Studio 7, it's the Bedside Chronicles with PB and J.
Hello and welcome to the Bedside Chronicles, live with PB and J. I'm P-Bear.
I'm J. Kyber, MD.
Hello, Jay.
Stands for Doctor of Medicine.
Would that be DOM?
No.
You've made an error there, haven't you? You've made a critical mistake there, my friend. That's embarrassing. How are you?
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm enjoying this warm coffee beverage.
Yeah, it's coffee.
Yeah, keeping me awake. It's very warm.
Yeah, I made it myself.
We're having a seasonal heat wave.
Seasonal drink.
Here in Grimsby.
Yes.
It's been very sweaty.
Grimsby, yeah. We're in Studio 7G today.
Yeah,
which
mixing
is
it up.
unusual. Yeah. I just want to stay at the start of the show, just to bring it right down to the bottom, near the floor.
Yeah.
If my energy is lower than usual today, I learned a few hours ago of the death of a man called Ryan Davis. He was a podcaster / video game extraordinaire journalist critic.
Do you mean Waggy?
No, he's, as far as I know, he's still alive. But our hearts go out to all those affected. Especially your heart, I imagine.
Oh yeah, I mean, the RD pod was one of my favourite gaming pods.
Giant bomb.
Yeah, I mean that as well.
Yeah.
But RD pod was this like niche pod.
I've never heard of that one until you just mentioned it.
Well, Google it, it's out there. So,
well, I won't. I might do later.
How old is he?
34.
34.
Very sad. And
20 years younger than me.
He just got married as well, like a few.
Oh, that's what did it.
Probably, yeah.
Stress.
So it was a very tragic death. I've just realised that we have the wrong image on. We've got a humorous Simpsons technical difficulties image on Ustream, so I'm just going to switch that over. You can also hear a dog barking in the background. That's Rolf, his studio dog here at TFC Towers.
He might pop in later to just
He'll
discuss.
probably come in just to do a little filibuster, a little monologue.
I'll just
also
throw him his ball.
This epi. Oh, he did throw a ball. That was really good. Prop work.
Yeah.
That was great.
I'm famed for that though, in the sort of Chicago theatre scene.
Never heard that. I've never heard anyone say that about you. So.
Well, I think if you go on my Wikipedia, it is there.
Didn't know you had Wikipedia.
Well, I've written one on a very big piece of paper that one day I'll type up. And that'll go right on Wikipedia.
What you should have done is typed it up first.
Oh, that's... Yeah, I've had a clanger there. Done a Ben Rowe.
Yeah, Ben Rowe of Brain Exchange fame. I don't know if you've noticed this, but we've also got Russian Dave over in the corner. He's operating...
Hi, Dave.
Hello, Dave. Shh. He's speaking, and it's getting me down because it's the PB and J show, not the Dave show. But Russian Dave is in. He's doing sound effects.
There he is.
Thank you, Dave. And Ustream / YouTube images as well.
It's nice of him to bother to come in. I remember when he first came in about 6 months ago. He first showed up on the scene.
Probably a little bit more than that.
He's not been around in a long time.
For ages and ages. Well, Cody has recently moved to Sweden, obviously.
Yeah.
Guy who usually...
sound engineers.
Yes.
And does other, like, humorous things.
What, like, I've never known him. He's very stoic, very serious.
Drug use, he was big on.
Well, I suppose that is sort of humorous.
It's funny when someone does too much.
Did a lot of heroin, didn't he?
Yeah, well, enough. He's alright.
Enough, I suppose.
Doing fine. He's getting his robotic leg properly fitted.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. So he's looking forward to that.
Do you want to hear some messages from the fans?
Ooh, I always like a few messages from the fans.
Now, these fans mostly are celebs, which is a bit embarrassing, but we can't.
Well,
that, so.
When 90% of all the tweets and information we get is from huge celebs.
Friends, peers.
Peers. Yes, peers.
Peers. Morgan, he's not that Dutch, but
no. If he wants to, at TFC Podcast.
Yeah, that's the Twitter. You can
get in touch.
Amanda Bynes, though, she's got in touch. You a big fan of Amanda Bynes?
Yeah.
Just giggled there a little bit. What was that all about?
Amanda Bynes is just a funny woman.
Oh, no, she's a friend of mine, actually. So
is she a friend? How's she doing?
You know.
Have you murdered her vagina?
Yeah, in a proverbial sense, yes. Yeah.
Verbally, we do it every week.
Yeah.
To thousands upon thousands of ladies across the country.
She sent us a message saying, very simple, short and sweet, PB and J do not have ugly faces.
Oh, that's nice.
It's a little bit backhanded, but it's nice enough from a woman of her mental capacity. Yeah. Michael Horsley has got in touch. He says, "Hi, TV's Michael Horsley here, known for playing ambulance driver in the hit 1978 television series The Incredible Hulk, and valet attendant in 1982's Knight Rider. Just wanted to say I love the show. Any chance of a gig?
What you talking about, Knight Rider?
Keep up the great work." No chance of a gig, Michael, no. But because you do seem to be a nobody.
Also, his last acting gig was over 30 years ago.
Yeah.
It's likely he's probably dying very soon.
Yeah, probably, yeah. So no chance of a gig for you. Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh, he fell off the wagon recently, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah. Right on the booze and/or drugs.
Really?
Yeah.
What's his drug and/or booze of choice? You don't know.
Heroin, I think, or coke or something. You know, one of those Hollywood drugs that we often take when we're just hanging around with our peers.
Well, his messages. He says, "Haha, hi guys, haha." He sounds high in this.
Yeah, it's probably.
It says, "P.S. Hoffer's here, haha. Love the show, guys. Great vibe, really fabulous vibe, haha. Okay, guys, gotta go. Ciao. Oh, and when you put my picture up on YouTube and /or Ustream, remember not to get me confused with Dustin Hoffman. That would be annoying. Anyway, bye. Oh, unless you do it on purpose, in which case it would be quite frankly adorable." And what I've accidentally done there is put a picture of Dustin Hoffman.
Tootsie,
So
right on.
That's quite charming and endearing. A mistake.
That's sweet. That's lovely, I think.
That's adorable, yeah. Judge Judy. Just got in touch. You a big fan of Judy?
I do like Judge Judy, the second highest paid woman on US television.
Yeah, which is great. She's earned every penny of it, I think.
Well, she became a judge
Yeah.
and then was really good at being a judge.
Then was given a TV show.
Yeah, and it's been going ever since.
She says, "I listen to Bedside Chronicles every week. On the days in between new episodes, I just listen to old episodes over and over again. Ha! My psychiatrist says it's indicative of obsessive behaviour. I've been referred to a neurologist." That's a bit of a disaster, isn't it? That's nice.
Yes. It's a weird thing to tweet at us.
It's strange.
It's more of just a statement.
This wasn't a tweet, this was written on a bit of pigskin in blood.
Oh, and just sent right over.
Yeah, so that's a shame.
So yeah.
Natalie Portman got in touch as well. She just sent a picture though.
P is for pussy.
Wow. A little bit inappropriate that was.
So don't. Yeah.
You'd like to just stop rapping right now.
It's more mumbling than rapping.
She sent us a picture. I'm going to put the picture on the YouTube /Ustream now. I've censored it though. Because embarrassingly what she's gone and done is sent us a picture of herself naked.
Oh, again.
I know, and on her left
Keep
nipple,
it private.
On her left nipple she's got a photorealistic tattoo of my face, and then on her right nipple she's got a photorealistic tattoo of my face also. So
It's nice of her. She's a fan, obviously.
I find a little bit embarrassing really, but I don't know, you know. So that's all the fan mail I've got today. Have you had any interaction with fans recently?
Oh, I've had loads. I was actually in the local home base. What's that funny? I needed some lacquer for the fence.
Yeah.
And they only had one tub of lacquer in.
Oh no.
And so, because obviously we have a huge place over here, we've got a lot of fencing.
We've got a fence on every story.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm going to need at least 3 tubs of this lacquer. So I pulled over just a child worker, Iqbal I think he was called.
Right.
And I was like, excuse me, have you got any more of these tubs of this lacquer in the back? And he said, well, if you just wait here, I'll go and check in the back for you. I'll be maximum 5 minutes.
Nice of him, yeah.
So I was standing around in the sort of lacquer aisles.
Got it.
And I thought, I just nip round the corner because I needed brushes, obviously.
Yeah, obviously to apply the lacquer.
Because I used to have a brush,
Yeah.
but I got rid of it because too much lacquer was on it.
Oh, disaster. Lacquer disaster.
So I used to nip round the corner and we've got so many brushes in this home base.
Yeah.
I was there for about 10 minutes, wasn't I? And Iqbal's come and gone.
Yeah, because...
But what he's done, nice guy though, so he's pushed the 2 tubs of lacquer back where the original was. So I've just gone and taken those right up.
Yeah. There you are.
And then I thought, well, I can't afford to be spending any more money, so I went right to the checkouts.
Yeah.
Lacquer's on. That's in the trolley. Pay for that. It came to 30 quid.
That's too much for lacquer.
No, but it was 15 a tub, but
right.
it was buy 2 get 1 free.
Oh, Jesus.
So I was like, that's handy. So I was pushing it back to the car. That all went back in, locked up beautiful. I was taking the trolley back, because you get your quid back.
Yeah, deposit.
And I was pushing that back in. And someone patted me on the shoulder.
Yeah, who was it?
I don't know. He just patted me on the shoulder.
Yeah.
And said, I've dropped my pound on the floor by your foot. Can you just pick it up for me? And so I picked it up.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, cheers. And so I was walking back to my car.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, by the way, before you go, I just want to say, I noticed you bought 3 tubs of lacquer.
Yeah.
You must have a big fence.
Yeah.
Because if you're using too much lacquer, that's gonna... it's going to weaken the quality of the wood. And I was like, oh, thanks. No, we've actually got quite a big place over at TFC Towers. He's like, oh, TFC Towers, what's that? I was like, oh, it's a sort of complex where I do a lot of my media work over there. He's like, oh, that's nice. I didn't know there were many big tower areas in Grimsby. And I was like, oh, no, it's a relatively new complex. We've only had it about a year and a half. He's like, oh, that's really good. I'll have to check you out. What's your website? I was like, it's tfcpodcast.com if you want. I mean, you don't have to go there. I mean, you can come in and help me lacquer up if you want. And he thought that was hilarious. He said, do you do any jokes like that on the podcast? And I was like, well, I do some jokes like that. But I usually, they're a bit quicker. And he was like, oh, that's really good. And then he got in the car and he left. And then I got my quid back out, put that in the little tray for change for when you get McDonald's drive-through.
Yeah.
Got in the car, windows down. TFC podcast, stand-up comedy, right on.
Oh yeah, the episode that I just did.
Yeah, I went home, so that was...
Okay.
That's sort of that.
Less of really an interaction with a fan.
That's soon to be a fan, I suppose. So.
Oh, very lethargic laughter. Oh, after quite a down intro. I'm just going to move straight on ahead, Jay, even though that was a great little story there. And I am glad you told it. I'll just edit that right out. But really, I'm glad you told it. That was a beautiful story. But I'm just going to move on to weird news. If that's okay with
you. Yeah.
Russian Dave. He's not got the jingle on. That's embarrassing.
Dave.
He's still not done it. Oh, he's put it on now. 6 seconds till the person speaks though, so that's poor timing for him.
Messed up.
International news and information. This is
TFC Network. Cool, yeah. Thank you, Dave, Russian Dave, for putting on that jingle. It was really good. Headlines. Do you want some headlines?
Yeah, give me the news beat.
Do you want some cheeky headlines for the old news beat?
I would love
TFC news beat, the famous TFC news beat, famed being the TFC news beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, please start it off.
First of all, we have an Iranian swimmer who was disqualified because her bathing suit was deemed to be too revealing. Do you want to see a picture?
Yeah, please.
Her right there, in the middle of changing the duvet there. So. Got a little
that is quite revealing.
It's quite revealing. Hands.
They're right out.
Straight away. Mouth. I can see her mouth.
You don't need hands for swimming.
You don't need...
If anything, right off.
Just take those off.
Take those. If you're committed to Iranian swimming,
which I think happy to have your hands chopped off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's in the news. That's great. That's happened. This one's about soccer or football. So you'll love this.
Yeah, I'm a big soccer fan.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is sort of amateur Brazilian football.
I've heard about this.
Oh, have you? Do you know what it is? Double homicide.
Is it the guy stabbed a player?
Yeah.
And so they got him and quartered him.
Yeah.
And put his head on a spike.
Yeah, beheaded the referee. The referee stabbed the player, and then the fans loved the player so much that they then beheaded the referee. Which I think they're in their right to do.
Have you seen the picture?
No, I mean the picture that I've got that I've put on the Ustream is maybe a little bit facetious if there's actually a picture because this is just a Halloween.
There's a picture of the guy quartered on the ground, like his legs and arms and torso, and then his head on the spike. It's not very clear. It's like it's been taken with a shitty old Samsung.
Oh, probably has. If I was any less lazy, what I would do is I'd go and find that picture, put it right on. That's not going to happen. So Google.
It's not worth it. You can Google it yourself.
Yeah, Google it yourself. Stop being lazy. burglar thought that you could only be arrested during the night for burglary. Which, that's news to me, actually, because I thought that...
You can be arrested in the day?
Yeah, I wasn't aware of that either. I feel very lucky now, having committed a lot of burglaries during the day. Because I thought, alright, I'm getting one over on the police at the Pope by the 5-0.
Because they can't get me at this point.
Can't get me on the day.
Even if they catch me.
Usually do is ring them up and say, yeah, I'm going to do burglary. There's not a goddamn thing you can do about it.
Is that fine with you? And they go, no. And I'm like, well...
They say, well, this is the operator, you've got to dial. And I'll be like, well, put the phone right down.
Just pass the message on, if
Yeah.
possible.
Oh, POS stands for possible?
Yeah,
oh,
shortened.
Cheers. Teacher wears the exact same outfit for 40 years.
Bet they smell.
Well, presumably, if you look at the video now, which you can't do, Jay, because you don't have a device, like an iPad, which is what most people listen on. But if you look at the video now, listener, you'll be able to see the progression. I mean, I don't know what you're expecting though, it is just him wearing
just a nice suit and tie.
this jumper with like a big 70s collar. Doesn't really work well on the...
Why? Obviously, after about 4 years, that became his thing. And everyone's like, oh, Dr. Steve. Not only is he great at chemistry, he loves that jumper.
Yeah.
And then he just kept up for 40 years while his wife secretly hated him. And advances in science...
He has a wife.
Advances in science just went far beyond his knowledge or expertise.
Advances in science, they just dropped him.
Volume 4 just blew his mind.
He used to be listed as contributor, not anymore.
And now he just sits around going, oh...
Yeah, what have I done? Well, have you ever had a streak like this? Because I remember when I was in year 11, I was like 16.
Yeah.
I was late every day for the first like couple of months. So I kept it up as like a streak. So I wasn't on time to school once in my last year of school.
I've wore a hat every day since about 2008.
There you go. That's arguably, I'm going to say, even more impressive than mine. No, it's fine. No, don't disagree because
I do agree.
Well, don't disagree because that'd be rude. The British Association of Dermatologists, Jay, that abbreviates to what?
The British Association of Dermatologists. Bad.
Bad, exactly. They have thanked Sex and the City.
Oh, I bet they have.
Not just for being a great show, though, Jay.
Oh, what?
For
Because can I just say?
Yeah.
Thanks, Sex and the City. Because God, Carrie and Samantha and the other ones, they were just an inspiration.
You, I think.
In that early 90s sort of period.
No, they've thanked Sex and the City for the extinction of pubic lice. Pubic lice are going extinct, and Bad have said that it's because on an episode of Sex and the City...
In about 1990...
yeah, the 90s, they shared their pubic... Do you know what I think it definitely is? Porn.
Yeah, because no one has the old pubic area.
In porn.
Because you want close-up shots.
Yeah, you want them to look like young girls. What?
Yeah.
No, what?
The infantising of porn stars.
Yeah, that's... documentary of it. It's coming out. Indiegogo, you can donate now.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I've just thought of it. You can donate. Just give me the money after the show. And
you can take my paycheck this week.
Thanks, thank you. Is that 00?
Well, it's got a lot of zeros on the end of it, yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's all I need to know. The main headline today. Wildwood, New Jersey bans saggy trousers. So, you're annoyed.
That's annoying. Yeah. Because I really like Wildwood. And saggy trousers.
Yeah, the Wildwood beach walk, you're no longer allowed to wear saggy trousers.
Why not?
On the beach walk. Well, the city commissioner says there's a line that gets crossed between being a fashion statement and being obnoxious. Families can feel threatened, apparently, by saggy
on a beach.
Trousers. On a beach. Bathing suits already banned, so...
Really?
Yeah. Unless you're obviously wearing clothes over them. So that Iranian swim isn't work.
Hands out though.
Yeah, well, chop those off.
So, yeah, committed.
Yeah.
So if you're going to be on Wildwood Beach Walk, clothes at all time, 3-piece pinstripe.
Pinstripe if you can.
If possible.
Yeah. Otherwise, you take your name down.
It's the complete opposite to the sort of TFC Tower Studio B mentality.
Which is the trousers completely optional.
Optional, completely optional.
By the way, what were you thinking regarding...
regarding the old trousers?
Trousers, yeah.
Well, because you're wearing the shorts.
What? Yeah.
And so that's already halfway done. So it's only fair if I just slip.
Yeah, take those if you want. I don't care either way.
Probably just would be nice for like aeration.
Aeration. If you're going to, then I will as well.
It'll be easier,
if
I
that'll
think.
make you comfortable.
It'll make me very, very
That's
comfortable.
What you want.
If anything, too comfortable.
I won't do it then. That took a turn for the worse. This is brilliant though, this quote. Mayor Ernest Troiano Jr. He says, This is just adding a little bit of decency to our town. It's amazing, and this is still in the quote, it's amazing, and this is a pun, how far decency has fallen through the cracks. Whew, I'm really glad that he specified that.
What was his name? Ernest
Troiano. Sorry, I completely missed.
Junior.
Junior, yeah. Did I say Junior before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I was just flabbergasted for a second.
I was just thinking.
I was like, what?
That some guy is called Ernest Troiano,
Yeah.
and he's gone firstborn male. Ernest Troiano, probably. Yeah, I'll just stick my name.
Stick with Ernest.
Stick
That's
my
what-
shit name.
Yeah, and then my son in the future will say things like, and this is a pun.
And this is a pun.
Will go on to say, how far decency has fallen through the cracks. Russian Dave, if you please. Thank you.
Oh,
Drum set.
that's clever.
That's really good, Russian Dave, thank you. Sit down though, don't get involved just because I've brought it out once. He's really very feisty, Russian Dave.
Oh, he's a bear, isn't he? So,
He's also said the city is not going to be out hunting these kids down. We're not going to be out there with a tape measure. But we know what's right and not right. If we don't make an attempt to clean our town up, who's going to? Which to me betrays a misunderstanding of the concept of moral rightness. I think that he's made an error there, a little bit of a clanger.
it's a little bit Nazi-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can only wear what we tell you to wear.
Bringing opinion into the law.
Yeah,
Very bad for
decency has fallen by whose standards?
and so
Ernest.
So have trousers fallen.
Yeah,
Do you want to hear some quotes from residents?
yeah.
It's long overdue, says Mary Erkeg, or Erseg. She says, people who choose to dress like this offend any person. They don't. Come on.
They offend themselves.
That was not a joke. Dave, come on. She says, people who choose to dress like this offend any person. There has to be some common standard of decency. It offends all of us. She didn't then go on to add, apart from obviously the people that it doesn't offend, like those doing it.
Doing it.
Another resident, Dennis Flynn, says, we need it. This is our city. You have to respect it.
Isn't it also their city?
Oh, that's a good point. Oh, Dennis has embarrassed himself there.
He's had a clanger.
But I've got a third resident here, and I think this guy is really going to...
This is going to be the sort of Three Bears Goldilocks situation.
Right.
The first porridge, far too hot.
Yeah.
The second porridge, Dennis has had a clanger and it's far too cold.
Too cold.
But the third one, hopefully...
Well, it's his charm and personality that you're going to love. When I say Jersey, because this is in New Jersey, who do you think?
I'm thinking, sort of Guido's.
Yeah.
I'm thinking... The Situation.
Oh, you're so close. Pauly D has come out and said...
Oh, I love Pauly D. He's
What do you
great.
think-
He's
what do
the
you
best one.
Is he? He's got his own show, hasn't he?
Well, he did, but that got stopped. That ended after only a season, much to my chagrin.
Yeah. Bet you're annoyed. What do you think his verdict was on the situation?
I bet he was like, oh, that's annoying.
No, he actually approved
What?
of the ban. Yeah, Pauly D thinks that saggy trousers look silly, so we should arrest
We should arrest, ban and arrest anyone, because that looks a bit foolish.
You'd be interested to know, though.
So does your fucking hair.
Ooh,
Turned on him a little bit there.
mean.
How's a heel turn from me there? I do like him. Still like him if we want to be friends. Maybe later.
Yeah, later on.
I just want to calm down a little bit, actually. I like to have
Yeah.
a swig of this coffee that's not actually there anymore.
You're a little bit nervous. Oh, gassy.
Oh,
You
still
look
signs
gassy.
of life. Still signs of life.
I'm a poo. You'll be interested to know, Jay,
Yeah.
aside from scat humour, going back to the news now, authorities in suburbs of New Orleans, Chicago, Atlanta, Detroit, Miami, and Jacksonville, Florida, are all among those who have already passed laws banning saggy pants.
Why?
So it's taking over the world. I can't tell you why, but it's quite sad, I think, the day that I'm no longer allowed to sag my trousers, or even just take them right off.
Just slip them right off.
Sometimes, Jay, I want to be comfortable in Studio 7G, and I want to just take my trousers off. Not
Slip
now.
them off?
What?
What? I didn't say slip them off. I mean, if you
I
want
wasn't
to.
thinking of, but if you want me to, then I will.
I mean, I was thinking that it's probably easier.
Well, if I do, I feel rude without you. You could.
I would also, probably just slip it right off.
So that's weird news.
That's very weird. I find that whole thing weird. No one complains that, like, a hot woman in a bikini is showing too much bum.
I wouldn't complain about that though,
I wouldn't.
because I can't walk with an erection this size. It's far too small. It's embarrassing. So
People notice.
yeah, people notice. Oh, there it goes. Put that right back down. Yeah, there's weird news for you. So I think that after that, I just want to move straight on to Oh, I've been scrolling through images there by mistake. I'm just ignore that. Don't go back and watch the video for the past few seconds, please, Jay.
Oh, wait, I definitely
won't.
Don't worry.
Technical difficulties. I'm going to move straight on to celeb news.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's about us.
I would imagine, yes, yeah.
Thank God.
So in celeb news, PB&J have done a new episode for 8th of July, being posted on iTunes on 9th of July.
Brill.
Yep. So there you go. There's a bit of a
They're doing
picture
well
for that for some reason, but we did prepare that beforehand, obviously. What was that? you just break something.
Bit a bit off this pair of scissors.
Oh, that's fine then.
I'm playing with.
Like a feral child. You shouldn't chew scissors, apparently.
Why?
Great point. That is a really good point.
Is it because they're cutters?
Oh, that's also
Yes,
probably
okay.
that's probably why. I'm going to move on to celeb news anyway.
That'd be good for trimming pubes before shaving.
I usually use nail scissors because they're already in the bathroom, so
Yeah.
I'm not going to make the trip all the way to my room. I mean, Studio 7G, which is where we are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who do you think is in the news, celebrity-wise, this week?
Kris Jenner.
Yes, but well, do you want to do her first? Because I thought
I don't want to do her at all. Hey,
Whoa!
Dave, come on!
Dave, you're very slow.
It sort of lost its
Yeah,
effect.
just sort of scrambles in the drum set.
Yeah.
He's very large, very heavy set. So
Bear, that's why.
he is a bear.
Russian bear.
He is a Russian bear. Yeah. Ooh, stop it. Right, Kris Jenner then. Okay.
What's
Kris
she doing?
Jenner.
Mother
She's
of
Mother of the Kardashians and the Jenners.
Kim Kardashian.
Kourtney Kardashian, Khloe Kardashian. You know, all your faves.
All with K's, which I
Yeah.
love. And
What's the one whose surname is Jenner, who's going out with Jaden Smith? Casey or something. Kirsty Jenner or something.
Craig?
Yes, it is Craig. It's
Craig.
Kilborn, actually, going out with...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, going out with Jaden Smith.
Oh,
But that's
that's
not what
nice.
this is about. Kris Jenner is in the news for being heartless, soulless devil woman.
Alright.
Yeah, that's actually why. That's not my editorial, that's actually
Oh,
factual.
God, that must be annoying for her.
Yeah, I've rang her before the show and said, are you alright?
She's like, now I'm a devil woman.
Yeah, she was weeping, she didn't know, she had no idea.
Oh, you broke it to her?
I broke it to her.
Bloody hell.
I felt a rightful. But she's got a new chat show, obviously,
Yeah,
called Kris, with a K.
just Kris.
Well, I thought it
Not
was called just
chats,
Kris.
chats with a K. Chats with Kris, that'll be hilarious.
Yeah, like hats.
Yeah.
Ooh. Or
Wouldn't
how
really
about-
work, that'd be like cat, which is that chewing thing from Somalia that gets you
Oh,
high.
is it? Is that like snus?
Yeah, but this is like a leaf and you chew it. You can buy it in Birmingham from African markets.
I would call her show Kris Celeb Chat, each letter spelt with a K. And then you could have in big letters.
KKK.
Yeah, that would work really well. Right, so Kris Jenner's new talk show, Kris.
Yeah, I bet that's going really well. Parkinson's worried.
Well, your Parkinson's already off the air, Jay, so...
He did, but he came back to do that series Sky Arts.
Yeah, these sort of masterpieces.
Yeah,
whatever it was.
where he chatted to really clever people instead of...
Presumably gave away Parker pens in life insurance, I would assume. I don't know.
He had cancer, didn't he?
Oh, did he? That's
Sir Mike.
Is he alright?
Alive still,
Can we get him
so...
on?
Yes. Yeah, if you want.
Shall we see how he's doing?
We'll probably just school him with our really good storytelling, really good sort of interviewing skills.
Yeah, I
And
think
sort of all-round hilarity.
he's next door, so I'll just put the mic to the wall.
Oh, cool.
Oh, there's his heart going. Do you hear that?
Yeah. Oh, well, at least
That was
it's still
actually-
going.
That was actually Russian Dave doing the sound
Oh,
effect.
Russian Dave fooling me again.
He's great. He's a great guy. So this news story is actually not just about the chat show, Jay. Although
Ooh.
I know you are excited about that.
I am. Is it broadcasting yet?
I don't think so. I don't actually know or care. But on an upcoming episode of this show, she's saying that Northwest,
Yeah.
obviously Kim Kardashian and
Kimmy.
Kanye West's daughter. Daughter or son? Daughter.
I actually have no idea.
Baby. I think it's
Yeah.
a girl. She's saying that Northwest might be making her debut appearance on the Kris show.
Oh.
She said might be, but tune into the Tonight Show on the 8th of July, which is tonight, to find out
Ooh.
whether or not Northwest is making an appearance. So what she's doing there is she's using a newborn baby to sell tickets, which
To her
I
own
think
show.
is a great technique.
If you got it, flaunt it.
Yeah, I just want to say, Kris. Earlier on, we called you a devil woman. All the
That's out the window.
It's just a joke. It was just it's a front.
And of course, Kris Jenner might be on an upcoming episode of the Bedside Chronicles. Who knows?
Yeah, we might get her in. Too.
We might get her and Northwest in.
Oh, Northwest, that'd be great. But I think this is
Wouldn't really bring much to the table.
what because baby
Can't really talk.
can't really talk because baby obviously.
Yeah.
can say wah and goo goo.
Yeah. Probably need like feeding and changing a lot. And then you'd have to bring Kim Kardashian in.
No, not true. Because
she's a whale. She wouldn't fit in.
I had a baby and didn't feed it.
Buried it in the garden.
Killed it, cooked it, eat it.
Yeah.
Is that all based?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. No. Yeah, that is.
Right out. Yeah, I think this is a really stupid thing to do because obviously you're sort of exploiting an infant, which in its own right is poor, and no one cares. Northwest looks like a baby.
Yeah.
If you want to see what a baby looks like,
Google
direct
baby.
your eyes, either Google baby or direct your eyes to the live stream. I'm showing you some pictures of babies now. Baby. So
I find it a little bit weird that it's not even her kid.
yeah, so
Like parents do it, like Jay-Z did it. He put his kid in a song, didn't he?
Blue Ink. Was it Blue Ink? Blue Ivy?
No, Blue Ink's that really shit shop in town.
We can get jeans with words on.
Yeah, like Blue Ivy.
Yeah.
But he or she was in a song, just being like, and he was like, yeah, that my motherfucking bitch ass kid.
Yeah, can you not?
I'm just verbatim, so.
Oh, is that... I thought you stopped saying bitch. Is that not true?
No idea. I say verbatim, I lied, I just made that up.
Oh, you were lying? Oh,
Yeah.
right, cool. Do you want some more celeb news then?
Bong! Yes.
Oh, do you want an actual bong?
Nah. Leave it.
No.
My bong's gonna be hard to top.
Come on then, do it again.
Bong!
Michael Jordan, he's only in the news.
Oh, again?
Well, for something he did in the 90s.
Was it basketball?
It was... I'm going to give you a multiple choice now.
Okay.
It was either A,
Basketball.
basketball,
Yeah. He was really good at basketball, so it might be A.
B, carpentry and joinery, or C, offering to take the virginity of a girl after having won a dice game with her. So what do you think it was? Was it A, B or C? Virginity of the girl for dice game, his famous carpentry and joinery skills, or basketball?
B.
B, joinery and carpentry.
Yeah. He was good at making chairs, wasn't he? Oh, fucking
That's
hell.
not what it was, I'm afraid. That's clanger, embarrassing.
Can I have another guess?
No, you can't. No, that's not how it works.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, thanks. He actually, he had a little get. Apparently, this woman's famous. Kennedy, her name is. Are you aware of Kennedy?
You just say Kennedy.
Kennedy, yeah.
No.
She's like an MTV.
JF.
No, not JF. Not even related to the Kennedys. Her middle
Oh.
name's Kennedy. Apparently, I looked into it. I was furious. I was angry. But she's released her memoir. She was an MTV video jockey, which isn't really a
That's not really a thing.
So yeah, she's released her memoirs called The
They're
Kennedy Chronicles.
selling well.
It's called The Kennedy Chronicles.
Hello,
Are
stop.
you annoyed there? Because I'm annoyed. I might sue her for that because
The something Chronicles.
yeah, that's our thing. That's
yeah.
what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's annoying. And she said that during the 90s, Michael Jordan said we had a dice game with Kennedy.
Yeah.
He said, "What do you want to play for?" And she was like, "Oh, I don't know." And he was like, "How about your virginity? Ha ha ha." And she was like, "No, Knicks tickets instead." And then she won. But apparently she was scared that Michael Jordan would eviscerate her from the inside out. Presumably because he's black, and black people have big cocks, penises.
Phallic
dicks,
members.
Phallic members, yeah, cocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of them.
Big gambler though, wasn't he, MJ?
Yeah, sure.
Michael Jordan,
No,
yeah.
Yes.
Big gambler.
Oh, yeah, big time. Always gambling. That's all he ever did.
No, he was famed for his gambling problems.
Sure.
And why didn't she just play for it, Michael Jordan?
Again, because she was worried that he was going to eviscerate her from the inside out.
Meh.
Yeah, it's alright, isn't it?
Way to go out.
Yeah, I love that.
Michael Jordan fucked me to death.
Yeah.
Well, you shit somebody else would have to tell the story.
I wouldn't really like that because I'm not even gay.
Oh,
So,
that's a good point.
And very racist, so I don't really like black people.
This whole story does sound like a ploy just to sell
Just
some
to sell books, yeah.
books.
Because otherwise I wouldn't know who Kennedy was.
No,
You know
I still
how-
don't.
Do you know what happens if you Google Kennedy, Jay?
Does
Straight
this-
to JFK.
Really?
Yeah, straight to JFK.
That's weird.
She's on page 43,
And
but only as a footnote. So.
that's weird that the most famous president.
Yeah, straight. I think Google's
Yeah.
made a bit of an error there.
I'll probably have to get in touch with those people who own Google.
It's Google. Google Inc.
Oh, do they own? Oh, that's handy.
Took it over, yeah.
Saves me remembering 2 times.
Oh, Yahoo, Yahoo.
Bing.
Yes.
Ask Jeeves.
Yeah.
Ask Jeeves sort of...
they
owns it all.
have all of it, yeah.
Yeah.
They've got it all. That's
Yeah.
why you don't really hear from Ask Jeeves anymore.
Because they've just retired, they're just
Yeah,
living
yeah.
on Google money.
hooked that right up.
Yeah, just a blatant ploy to sell books.
Yeah, obviously.
Mark Jordan probably definitely said it, though, because in the 90s, he was the biggest sports star on the planet and was paid millions of dollars every day to do what he likes.
Yeah.
And no one's going to be like, oh, that's really inappropriate.
Yeah, Michael.
They used to be like, oh, MJ.
Yeah. Not that MJ, though.
Not that MJ, because he was famed for being a bit more.
Yeah, he was also more famous. He was also in the news. I don't have this written down, so this is just ad-lib.
Out the men.
But he was also on the news because apparently he had like an alarm in his bedroom that would alert him to people coming in so that he knew to stop having sex with children.
The fact that he needs an alarm to alert people when they're entering his room shows how big his fucking room is.
That's true, yeah.
Because if I was just going to town in, after now, in my room, I'd easily just see someone come in because the door's literally 3 feet away.
Yeah, a few feet away. But have you seen NJ's house at all?
I saw that documentary with Martin Bashir where he's like, this used to be a zoo.
And it's like Neverland, and it's like...
Yeah, but I think it was not really operating.
I don't know if that's not his house, is it? That was like a theme park or something.
Just a ranch that he
he's
made
dead
and
anyway,
stayed
so it
at.
doesn't matter, he's gone.
Or is he? Ooh, yeah, he's dead, yeah.
Yeah. Tupac, though? No, Tupac's alive.
If you listen to, one of his songs backwards.
Yeah, it says...
I'm still alive.
Yeah. Elvis.
Joined the Navy.
Yvonne Eniage. Elvis also still alive.
Just old though now.
Well, you don't know that. How do you know that? Ah, see?
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
Yeah, got you right by the short and curlies.
Don't know.
Pubes, what? Trousers, what? We thinking of...
Right.
What were you saying?
If in doubt, take them off.
If in doubt, trousers right off. Around the ankles.
Yeah.
Quicker, just slip them off. Do you want to... are you feeling a bit hot at the minute?
Always.
Do you need to cool down?
Yes.
Some fluids?
Yes.
Do you need maybe a jacuzzi of some sort?
Ooh, that sounds lovely.
Because I've got for you now a new segment. We sort of like to review films every now and again.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't get a chance to really talk about the latest film news.
No.
Do we?
That annoys me. That bothers me.
Yeah, it bothers me. And TV news as well. I love TV, I love film.
I love watching televisions. And sometimes televisions have films on them. So
yeah, ITV.
Yeah.
Star
Movie Mix.
That's always on. Yeah. So what we've done is the TV and movie Bedside Jacuzzi is being premiered today. So do you want to step into the jacuzzi with me? Yeah. Voulez-vous...
Avec mon jacuzzi.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. That was a French rapper.
Skrillex.
Yeah, Skrillex got in touch and just sent us that over to TFC. He always sends us jingles.
That's nice of him.
I don't know who he is, he's just a fan, he's like an Eric.
Big fan.
And he's always sending us music and stuff, and it puts me off a little bit. Because I don't like fans.
Yeah, I find them a bit intimidating.
Yeah, and we have a lot of fans.
Yeah. I was actually in Homebase.
Yeah.
The other day.
Oh yeah, okay.
Just bumped into her.
Yeah. Oh right. What happened then?
Oh, it's not really very important. No.
Is it not a wacky story?
No. I was I went to get some lacquer.
Yeah.
For the fences, because I knew the fences needed redoing.
Oh, hello.
Around the back.
I hear wackiness around the corner, yeah.
TFC Towers.
Yeah.
And I went into Homebase.
Yeah.
Got the trolley out and everything.
Yeah.
And because I like the double coated lacquer,
right.
The thicker stuff. I was searching around for it for a little while. I noticed they only had one tub left.
Go to B&Q. Problem solved.
No, but if you look at the length of both fences, I knew that I'd need a little bit more.
Well, B&Q is full of stops. You could buy lots more. And if you show them a receipt and say, look, I've got this cheaper at Homebase, reimburse me. Yeah?
Don't think that works.
Well, it works on Asda, so...
Well, then, universally must work for all shops. Yeah. But anyway, I thought I'll ask somebody if they've got any more.
Was Iqbal in?
Of the... Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, Iqbal, he came around the corner, I just caught his eye.
Oh, that's wacky.
I said, excuse me, mate. I looked at his little name badge. Hi, my name is Iqbal.
That's crazy, yeah.
And I was like, do you have any more of this Ronseal extra...
Oh, that's hilarious.
Extra strength lacquer.
Yeah.
And he was like, honestly, I'm not too sure, because I don't give a shit about my job.
Yeah.
So he's like, but I'll go and have a look in the back for you. I'll be about 5 minutes tops.
Oh, did he find any?
So I was kicking about just on Twitter.
Yeah. Candy Crush.
Twitter.
Candy Crush.
You can do that as
Twitter?
well. Yeah, Twitter.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
And I was like, well, I need to get a new brush anyway, because last summer when we did the back fence, you know, the one that backs onto the lake,
Yeah.
I
The
thought...
TFC Lake.
Yeah, well, I don't think it is ours, but...
Well, I bought it. Yeah.
Oh, then yes, the TFC lake. I only used the one brush and it became very claggy because Sarah didn't wash it.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
So I was like, I need a new brush. I thought I may as well get two, because I know that for both lengths, it's going to need a very strong, sturdy brush, and I don't want to have to keep washing it and getting involved in all that rigmarole.
Yeah.
So I went into the sort of brush aisle, and you've been in the home base in Grimsby, haven't you?
No.
Oh well, let me tell you.
I get immigrants to do it for me. Workers, I mean, not. I didn't mean to say.
Aisle 11 brushes. They've got a ridiculous stock in. So I was there for maybe 10 minutes. I finally found the brushes I want. Nice, sort of almost chamois leather-esque feel, so that the lath will slip off instead of becoming matted in the more
That's
cotton
clever,
sheet
that is.
woolly.
You've put a lot of thought into this. Long convoluted story. Yeah.
So I went back to the aisle and I realised that Iqbal's come and gone.
Yeah.
I thought, oh fuck, he's taken the lacquer, hasn't he?
Yeah.
But I looked down to where I got the original tub of lacquer from,
Hello.
and he put the two other tubs of lacquer
Oh no, air horn.
like right in.
What a climber.
So
Embarrassing.
I picked up the two tubs of
Lacquer.
so I got the three tubs.
Okay.
And I didn't want to be spending too much money in there because, you know, finances are tight. We just bought a lake.
Yeah.
So I shot that around, paid for it because it was buy two, get one free. So that's really why I went to home base in the first place.
Oh, that's brilliant.
So I wheeled it out and whacked it all in the back of the car.
Yeah.
And I was taking the trolley back to get the pound.
Yeah. Yeah.
And whacked it and got the pound out. And I felt a little tap on the old shoulder.
Oh no, who's this? Oh no. Yeah.
So,
Hello. Who is it?
this old guy.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, excuse me, mate, I've dropped my pound on the floor there. Can you just pass it to me? And I was like, oh, no, you know, because I'm nimble.
Yeah.
Very handsome, so I just picked it up and passed it to him.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, cheers. Before you go, I couldn't help noticing
Yeah. What did he notice about you?
that you've bought quite a lot of lacquer.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, 3 tubs. It was on offer. It was very useful. And he's
yeah.
like, are you planning on storing that for quite a while, or is it for a big job?
Very interested. I'd find that quite off-putting and strange.
He was old. It was sweet. He doesn't get out often.
Okay. Yeah.
So I was like, no, I'm actually doing a big job over at TFC Towers.
Hmm.
And it's going to need, you know, a couple of coats, but it's not going to impede on the wood. And he's like, that's what I was worried about.
Right. Is he? Is he a skilled
yeah,
craftsman?
well, I'd imagine so.
Yeah. Probably. Yeah.
This is like, because if you use too many coats on your single, just basic MDF or pine,
Yeah.
That'll
Just
soak
soak right
through.
in. Yeah.
and it'll really impede the wood come monsoon season.
Just crack and fall apart.
Yeah, it'll crack and fall
easily.
apart.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no, don't worry about me. I've done this before.
Yeah.
Been down this track before, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was like, oh no, that's great. He's like, so what did you say, TFC Towers? What's that about? And I was like, oh, it's just my little complex.
Huge building there with a big TFC on it, flashing. Yeah.
I was like, yeah, it's just the new complex that we've built over 65% of Grimsby.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's big. And he was like, oh, I wonder what that was.
Yeah.
Susan, I don't know who that was, but I imagine it's
probably
a
wife.
family member or friend or something.
Probably wife. I'm going to say
Applied for a job as sort of sound engineer because I heard one of the
probably Russian Dave got
one
the
of
job.
the team left, but she didn't get it. I was like, oh, sorry, it was a very sought after position. But you know, to cut a long story short,
Oh no, that's fine.
he said to me, oh, you know, what's going on over there?
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh, it's just sort of media conglomerate empire, just sort of taking over the world.
All accurate, yeah.
And, he said, oh, what are you most proud of? I was like, oh, well, I do quite a few of the podcasts over there with a few of my friends.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, no, that sounds really good fun. I'll have to tune in. What's the... where can I find this? I was like, do you understand the basic workings of a computer? And he was like,
What did he say? Let's find out.
yeah, I do, yeah.
Oh, classic.
So I was like, I just scribbled down the piece of paper for him.
Yeah.
TFCpodcast.com.
Oh, that's our website,
Yeah.
that is.
I said you could find all the TFC network stuff on iTunes and Stitcher.
Okay.
And he was like, oh, that's really useful. What I'll do is I'll put that right in the wallet. And he slipped that
Oh, did he?
right in the wallet next to
Then he took the wallet from him.
Nah.
No.
And he
And then
just
he
like,
said, are they free? And you said yes. And then he said, that's a steal.
pretty much.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, it's been really great meeting you. Good luck with your lacquer.
Yeah.
And I was like, good luck getting home.
Yeah. Because it is old.
Old. And then he got into his car.
Yeah.
He got in and then pulled the stick in with him. Shut it up. Belt was on. I went back into the car.
Yeah.
Drove home.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jake Ivor. Oh,
It's a
that's
strangely
great.
mixed reaction.
That's anything in post. That was. I'm glad. Why did you tell that?
It came up naturally in conversation. Yeah.
Have you been telling that a lot the past couple of days?
No, I mean, I've only really mentioned it one time.
This half hour. In general.
I don't really know.
Do you want some? We're in the jacuzzi, and my fingers
Yeah.
and toes are getting a little bit wrinkly. I didn't think you'd go off on one about lacquer. Although, if you do have any more lacquer-related stories, now's the time.
Yeah, I'll ponder a little.
Okay.
Let me think.
But we do actually have some movie news.
Ba, ba, ba.
I know, yeah. You know the Wayans Brothers?
Yeah,
Familiar with their work? Well, Marlon Wayans.
he was on Big Brother's bit on the side the other day.
Oh, was he? Oh,
Yeah.
that's a disaster. That's what I say.
I was like, how the mighty have fallen.
Yeah.
Didn't you do something in Scary Movie?
He did, yeah. But he also had a movie called White Chicks.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, it was much hated by a lot of people, and he's threatened White Chicks 2, the possibility of White Chicks 2.
Oh.
Yeah. He said, we're actually seriously talking about doing it. It's the one thing everybody begs us to do, apparently.
Nobody begs him to do that tripe.
Maybe really young people. Like, when I watched it when I was like 14,
Yeah.
it was great. There was that bit where they had the dildo.
Yeah, it was funny because it was black people pretending to be white women.
Yeah.
And it was like that subverted racism thing,
Yes.
which is funny because they were all like, oh, we're white women, we're not even sexually promiscuous. Then they found out that white women are sexually promiscuous.
Oh, no,
If
yeah.
anything, more sexually promiscuous than your
remember
average
Vines.
African American.
Great detail.
And then I think they just ploughed white women. Was how that film ended.
Did it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to sort of...
Oh no.
Oh, was it not?
No.
I made an embarrassing mistake
I was
there.
watching
Porn.
the porn parody,
Yeah.
White Dicks.
Yeah, it's a great flick.
It's very similar to the original.
Coppola, wasn't it? Sophia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cage was in there.
Yeah.
If you look at the YouTube/Ustream now, who's that?
Yeah.
Who's that, Jay? Right in the middle there.
That is.
That's only Deborah from Dexter.
Yeah. Deb.
How crazy is that? And on this picture here, I'm just going to draw with a little red pen, because you can do that here in TFC Towers. There's Deb, and then there, if you'll direct your attention, ladies and gentlemen, to the video, that there is Busy Phillips from Freaks and Geeks, obviously.
Yeah.
The
Seth
character
Rogen.
she played was...
Marjorie.
Yeah. And that girl, looks like Arya Stark from Game of Thrones. It's not though. Scribble her right out. I'm just going to scribble out everyone in the background as well. And then what I'm going to do is probably just drop penis, actually, just right there. Have you got any requests? By the way, one minute. Do you know what I'm going to do, actually, with the penis?
Yeah.
Add little white sort of splodges of semen?
Ejaculate.
Yeah, ejaculate.
That's good. That's
Probably
clever.
add some purple veins. What is this? What are we doing?
Something about White Chicks too.
Oh yeah, sorry. White Chicks 2. Apparently, you told a crowd in Australia, Marlon Wayans,
Yeah.
and was met with rousing applause. So that's the people from Australia
Yeah.
who would go to see a Marlon Wayans stand-up gig are all for the idea of White Chicks 2.
Oh, that's weird.
So that tells us all we need to know about White Chicks 2. What do you expect from it? Where's the story going now, do you think?
Well, as I say, I've only actually ever watched White Dicks, the porn parody version.
You've got it, basically. It is the same sort of...
Well, I imagine that they'll have to white up again.
Well, Marlon's actually put off by that idea because he said they had to undergo 7 hours of makeup. And this is a quote from Marlon. He says, "God, if white girls have to do that every day, I feel sorry for you." I don't think that they do. I don't think
No.
white girls have to white up.
No, they don't have to go from black men
To white women.
To white women.
They start off as white women and
Yeah.
they put on, blusher, a bit of eyeliner.
Yeah.
Whereas he...
Dress.
Yes, a dress, and he probably had special effects makeup, which is...
Because he's
for the boys.
a black man.
A black man, yeah.
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 Very obviously a black man as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure why you didn't pick up on that, but...
It's very easy to tell.
Who's your favourite Wayans?
Marlon.
Wayans. This is the guy.
Yeah.
Is that because he's the only one you know?
No. There's also the one that begins with a K.
Keenan.
Yeah. Derek Wayans. Billy D. Wayans.
Billy D, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you reading off that Star Wars
Lawrence Wayans.
Lawrence, yeah.
And,
Lawrence Kasdan.
No. Wayans.
And George.
Gary Wayans.
Gary Wayans.
There is about 5 of them though, isn't there?
I'm gonna
or
say-
8 or something ridiculous.
No, I don't think it's 8. I think it's 4. I'm not sure. Wayans, let's see. So you've got Marlon, Keenan, Sean, Damon, and then as a collective, Wayans Bros. Dot.
Oh,
which
cool,
stands for
cool,
brothers.
cool,
They
cool.
abbreviate that to same time, which it has done for us.
Oh, that's useful.
So thanks, guys. My favourite is easily Damon, because he had the sitcom My Wife and Kids, and I used to watch that all the time when I was like...
Oh, that used to be on the telly.
It did, on TV.
On TV, at
Yeah.
like a convenient time when I watched TV a lot.
What's that? TV and movie Bedside Jacuzzi. Hello. Oh, that's the bubble sound effect. If you just want to talk about that for a minute while I find the bubble sound effect.
I used to watch it occasionally. I didn't really enjoy it.
Dave, not me, obviously.
Oh, yeah. And it was on, and he was bald in it.
Yeah.
And
Hello. yeah.
cheers, Dave. And that was really the whole plot.
That was really well timed. That was good, all around good.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah, I remember one episode of My Wife and Kids where the son, Junior.
Yeah, one of the kids.
Yeah.
So it wasn't him or his wife.
Or his wife. So it must have been quite a process of elimination, I can't be sure. But he was the son as well, so yes.
All things pointed to yes.
Yeah,
son.
probably kid.
Probably one of the kids.
Probably kid, not wife or mine.
Yeah.
Which refers obviously to
Himself.
Damon. One of the kids, Junior, the oldest kid, he masturbated his cock too much, his penis. And
Oh, right.
He pulled it.
Oh.
Around the lip for the entire episode. It was a riot.
That's funny.
Hilarious, yeah.
That appealed to
Teenage boys. That's what I
Yeah.
was when I watched it, so I was loving it.
Clev. What have they done, the Wayans? Give me their filmography.
Okay, do you want their filmography?
Not
Is that what you
all of
want?
it, just give me a selected
Is that what you
filmography.
want? I'll just go straight on Marlon because they don't have a collective IMDb, which is strange.
That's very weird.
Racist, I think. They did White Chicks,
Shit.
Scary Movie 2,
Not as shit as
Scary
White
Movie
Chicks.
1.
Scary Movie 1 was good.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Apparently Requiem for a Dream. I'm not going to say, I don't think that was a Wayans production though.
I think one of them was in it.
Yeah. Or did you play a bit of piano there? Do a bit more if you want. He was in Norbit. Oh, Little Man. Do you remember Little Man?
Oh, that was bollocks, wasn't it? That was one of the worst films I've
Which
ever
was-
seen.
I've not seen it. Was it bad?
Yeah, it's where he pretends to be a baby to escape some crime or something. It's fucking
Yeah.
shit. He's like, nigga, I'm pissing, and he's actually a baby.
Yeah.
Oh, the joke wears thin after about 4 seconds.
That's strange. White Chicks didn't though. White Chicks, the joke stayed pretty strong for the whole movie.
Hey, what you do? I'm in. Oh, that's the entire joke.
And there was that bodybuilder man who played the father in Everybody Hates Chris.
Terry Crews,
Yeah.
who was also in The Expendables as Token Black.
And the adverts for...
Ron Seal,
No,
double strength, extra coat lacquer.
Bronze Seal Lacquer, yeah. No, Old Spice. Yeah.
Old Spice.
I've lost myself there. I'm just thinking...
Wayans Brothers.
Thinking of Cruise and I've got a very impressive erection. Anyway, yeah, Wayans Brothers. So White Chicks 2. I'm looking forward
It's
to
going to
it.
be terrible.
No? Not
No.
looking forward to it. Are you going to go see it though? Yeah.
Well, I'll see White Dicks
Probably
too.
review it for Bedside.
Yeah.
White Chicks 2. Is White Dicks... I don't want to Google White Dicks actually. I'm not going to do that.
It's
I was just
definitely-
about to Google...
It's definitely a film. Is there a porn
Oh, is it?
IMDb for like porn flicks?
Oh, that's been interesting. I'm just going to check my bookmarks
Favourites.
folder. Yeah. Yes, there is. No, there's not. I don't think
That's weird.
there is. I searched that, and there are a lot of forum questions saying, "Is there a porn equivalent to IMDb?" And it doesn't
Apparently
look like there
not.
is.
Well, there's a hole in the market. I'm not saying we should do it, but
Hello, is that Fame and Fortune calling?
PB&J here.
We'll take it. Thanks for that. Come on, Bedside Jacuzzi. Get on board. Thanks, Dave. A little bit slow though. Might want to step that up a little bit embarrassing. So there's your movie news.
I'm looking forward to it.
Happy about it?
I'm not.
Excited?
Well, probably won't happen.
Yeah,
because
it's not actually in pre-production at all.
Also,
it's just him saying.
the Wayans, again, a little bit old.
Yeah. They were probably at that point. That was. Guess when that was.
When White Chicks came out, 2003.
2004.
Oh, fuck, I thought 2004, I thought it was too late.
Idiot, you're a twat.
Fuck off.
Yeah, take your trousers right off.
I'll slip them off. Oh, forfeit.
Yeah, I think they were probably already a little bit old for some of the jokes in there.
Tell me how old Marlon Wayans is. I'm going to guess.
Okay,
Tell me when to guess.
Marlon Wayans. I'll just type that into the TFC computer.
Internet.
Right here. Okay.
Tell me when it's ready to guess. 45. Oh. 40.
Yes.
Is he 40?
Yeah.
Too old. See?
Right, Dave.
Slow down.
Yeah, come on.
Got his fat paw stuck on there.
Yeah, he's a bear.
Well, that's what it is.
He's a bear. So that was the TV and movie Bedside Jacuzzi. Thank you for that, Dave, the bubbles.
I'll just dry off.
He's actually, I don't think he could find the sound effect because he's just holding a glass of Coke with a straw.
Oh.
More bubbles, please, Dave. It is impressive how it sounds exactly the same each time he does it. That's really good.
That's useful.
Good sound engineer.
Nearly as good as
Any more
Cody.
bodily sounds? Shouldn't have asked, should I? That was silly. Any
go
more
in
bodily
place.
sounds? That's a bear roll, that is. That's the sound that a bear makes. I think that we should, quite frankly, just move on from White Chicks to the next segment of the show. Obviously, which is Dear Bedside.
DB.
Dear Bedside. I think, Dave, yeah, is there a
Jingle.
jingle?
You put the jingle on.
Put it on now. Oh, okay. If you want, then I suppose you can.
Mailman. Wow, that's the biggest package I've ever seen. Who's it from?
Can you confirm your bank account details?
Yes. To all. Tell me roll something back. Type this shit down. You are the ones who are the ball lickers.
No, the other king. I thought we were an autonomous collective.
Who is the king of Bedside?
PB&J.
Is that just PB or is that PB&J?
Probably J, really.
Probably mostly PB though. What's Dear Bedside, Jay?
Listeners of all ages, races,
Well,
classes.
only white and only middle class as well.
preferably white middle class.
Yeah. Otherwise,
Males, if anything.
Yeah. Otherwise, we'll report you to the police.
Yeah. Not allowed on computers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, that's the thing. Well, they just get in touch,
Yeah.
and some of them
That's a bit crazy, isn't it? Slow down.
send us, love and adoration.
A lot of pictures of cocks and bollocks.
Yeah. If anything, a couple too many.
Yeah. In fact, while you describe this, I might just straight away just draw a cheeky little cock and bollocks on the.
That's nice.
on
That'd
the
be
video,
useful.
so carry on, yeah.
And we enjoy that. We like the fan mail, the love from the listeners. We like to know that we're making a difference.
Yeah.
But every now and again,
Yeah.
listeners from around the globe, again, mainly the sort of England
Yeah.
or English-speaking nations,
Also mainly land.
they pop up
Yeah.
and they're like, "Oh, PB&J. I've been using the hashtag, and whilst yes, it is
What's the hashtag?
great fun.
Hashtag PB
Hashtag
lowercase n.
yeah,
J. That's
PB
great.
lowercase NJ. It's a trender. It's a trender.
That'll trend.
That'll trend worldwide.
Yeah.
And they say, "Come on, I just want you guys to just give me a little bit." Yes, I know.
That's Rolf the dog.
Rolf the dog wants me to throw the ball again. Wait there, Rolf.
Throw the ball. Oh, I'm still drawing now.
And they go, "Oh, I just want a little bit of help
They're
with
touching.
some
That's. Oh, I don't know.
issues that are going on in my life."
Yeah.
Some people just want a little bit of help with schooling, perhaps. Some people have bigger issues about love, life,
Yeah.
loss. Some people get in touch because they were going to go to home base
Oh yeah.
and pick up a couple of tubs of lacquer.
Home base is great for lacquer. I often go to B&Q, but home base I do prefer. Wix is all right.
Yeah.
Home base is always my go-to.
And there's the one, Focus is also a good one.
The one focus in Grimsby. Yeah.
There is a Focus. And they get in touch with their lacquer problems. And as you know from listening to the EP,
You're quite the.
I'm the lacquer man.
Yeah.
which is a nickname I will be adopting.
Lacquer man.
And so, recently we've
Can I
been...
veto these ideas, nickname-wise?
No.
Okay.
Every now and again, we just want to give back because you listeners give us so much.
Yeah.
And when I say so much, I just want to clarify, I mean nothing at all.
Nothing, no, it's a bit annoying.
And so, you send us your problems, we help. And if you're listening and thinking, fuck, I want that to be me. I want to be the ones that PB and J reach out and touch.
Yeah.
I want to be the one that is fondled with love and adoration by PB and or J.
Yeah. These penises that I've drawn look really unhealthy. They're sort of purple with red cords. Carry on, yeah.
Then you know that you have to get in touch with us at dearbedside
Yeah.
at gmail.com. Of course, dear spelt like dear mum, and bedside.
Not like the animal.
Bedside spelt like bed and side.
Right.
And that's at Gmail, which is of course googlemail.com.
Oh, that's clever. Okay, thanks. Well, I finished drawing these and you finished explaining. So I'm just going to quickly check the old mail bag.
Oh, okay.
That's the biggest package I've ever seen. That's the biggest joke for you. That's, in case you didn't get that before.
It's a little bit inappropriate.
Well, it's funny though. It's funny because it's about cocks.
Oh, they are funny, so...
Yeah. If you just direct your attention to the video, for example, there are 4 of them there, hanging from the ceiling, dripping, you guessed it, semen.
Yeah.
So we have got a letter here. This is just the first one of them. I'm just going to pick the first one. Let me just... Right. Open this.
It's nice that people are actually posting letters these days.
Physically.
I feel like I shouldn't have bothered giving the email right out at the beginning.
That's true. Well, I printed it out, obviously. Doug's getting involved, so that's nice.
Rolf, shut the fuck up.
That's a nice dog. He's
There'll
not
be a
really-
dead
really
dog
annoyed
in a
me.
minute.
You can kill him if you want.
Kill it, cook it, eat it.
Or I might just close the windows instead.
Either or. Why don't you
Close the windows.
You close the windows and I'll kill it after the show.
I'll check my skill on reading from a distance. I'm going to leave the letter here on the floor.
Would you like me to slip in?
Weak. Slip off trousers, what?
What? I didn't say
No.
there's anything. If you want me to, and I want...
No, I don't want you to, but if you're going to anyway, then I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to step on your toes. I've finished now anyway, so I'll
Okay, that's cool. Go ahead.
I've not read this yet. I've not vetted it.
Oh, so it's probably going to be shit.
Could be shit. Dear Bedside. A few months ago, at least I've started off with Dear Bedside, not Dear Anne, like people have been doing.
Oh, that's fucking...
That's classic.
Oh, fucking arseholes.
Dear Bedside, a few months ago, my 12-year-old daughter stole a book from a grocery store. Do you think these penises are going to make this banned from YouTube?
Nah.
I'll have to quickly change. Right, what they are is
Hanging.
They're actually worms. So here are their eyeballs. Look, there's 3. There's the 4th worm there. He's actually a pirate. So hello, patch. Arr, he's saying.
Why are pirates pirates?
Why?
Because they are...
Any more?
Okay.
Pirate joke?
No.
You sure? Any about legs? Isn't there a joke about
Probably.
pig legs? I just want to hear Dave do the rim shot again. Dave, can you just do it courtesy?
Cheers, Dave.
Just gonna go on with the letter. Dear Bedside.
Hi there.
Hi. A few months ago, my 12... Oh, I should just say, we do have counselling degrees, so...
Oh, Hosey, 08.
Korean's
Class off.
9 years, first year.
They don't call me MD for nothing.
A few months ago, my 12-year-old daughter stole a book from a grocery store.
Oh, bloody hell.
The security guard caught her, and because the store, in brackets thankfully, decided not to press charges, her mom and I handled her punishment. I do not think my daughter will shoplift again, and while I want my daughter to understand what she did was wrong, I don't think it's productive to continue to shame her for her mistake. Her stepfather thinks differently. My ex-wife's husband used to be in the military and is now a cop, and he thinks very poorly of criminals. He continually brings up the shoplifting incident to his friends and his family, and he'll discuss the moral demerits. That's a big word, can't you? The moral demerits of my daughter's behaviour. My daughter feels humiliated each time he discusses her crime, and she has begun to think of herself as a bad person. My ex-wife claims that she has spoken to her husband about... That's a bit of a tongue twister. Can you say that? Her husband?
Her husband.
Oh, wow. That's really impressive. Oh, that's putting me off. My ex-wife claims that she has spoken to her husband about how much he discussed the shoplifting incident. Another tongue twister there. This is full of them. This is Seuss. But by and large, nothing has changed. I have deep concerns about my children's stepfather, and I'm not sure how to let my ex-wife know how serious I am about this without starting a major feud. What steps should I take next? That's from... You didn't put I'm going to assume probably Jeremy from Iran. Well, Jeremy,
From Iran.
from Iran. It's nice that you're weird that you sent a letter when you could have just emailed.
Yeah.
All the way from Iran.
It must have taken ages.
Well, horseback in Iran, obviously, because they don't have electric yet. Like we do.
It's interesting that daughter didn't get her hand right lopped off, because the Iranians, they like that, hands off.
Yeah, I love that. I love it. You know,
It shows commitment to the cause, I
to the
think.
swimming
Swimming team.
sport. Yeah. I think that your daughter is bad, frankly.
Yeah, for
Jeremy.
shoplifting, which is a very bad crime.
Well, shoplifting is one of the worst crimes. What are the Ten Commandments? Go.
Number 1,
Yep.
no shoplifting.
Yep.
Number 2, thank you.
Well,
Number 2,
dangerous.
if in doubt,
Yeah, trousers right off.
trousers off.
Yeah.
Number 3,
ABL, always be lacquering.
always be lacquering,
Yeah.
yes. 4,
If in doubt, Chronicles. Stay Chronicles.
yeah, that one. Of course, 5,
Yeah.
always try not to murder, but sometimes if you have to do a murder for, say, someone stole your lacquer,
Yeah.
that's probably fine, but ask a priest first.
Yeah. What are we on? 6?
6, yeah.
Number 6, always try your hardest at school. Apply yourself.
Yeah.
Number 7,
Number 7, of course, is,
tardiness. No,
yeah.
none of that. 8.
Don't over sweat because it really dehydrates you.
Yeah, if anything, drink hot drinks in the weather because
Yeah.
it regulates temperature. 9.
Take good care of all plants and flowers under your care.
Yeah. And I think 10 is about adultery, isn't it? A, B, C, always be committing
Adultery,
obviously.
yeah.
So, number 1 on that list.
No
was,
shoplifting.
No shoplifting. And little Margaret has just gone out of her way to, I assume it's Margaret because of Iran.
Yeah.
Iraq. Same place, isn't it?
One and the same, yeah.
So little Margaret there has just completely denied your Christian roots, which...
Spitting in the face of our Lord and Saviour.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't going to say Nicolas Cage. What?
I thought you were going to say Nicholas Lyndhurst, famous for being a
Nicholas
Robin.
Lyndhurst. Well, he's a Messiah. No, he's a prophet, but he's not the Messiah. He was a very important prophet, but we don't believe in Christianity that he was the Messiah.
Oh,
As
okay.
Judaism does.
Does. Oh, okay. That's the difference, isn't it?
Yeah, that is
The whole
difference.
Nick things.
Sorry?
The whole difference in Nicks.
Oh, I thought you said Nig.
Oh,
I thought you
no.
were being a little bit racist.
No.
No.
Not me.
So
Surprised that didn't make the Ten Commandments. Anything about racism.
Yeah. Well, obviously, number 11 is racism.
Racism, yeah. Oh,
It's very ambiguous.
Just
People
racism.
have taken that in many different ways.
do it,
I
don't
think it was
do
because
it.
Moses ran out of ink
Yeah,
on his Parker. Because he was watching Sky Arts.
yeah.
Parkinson was right on. He was selling him life insurance. He
He's
was
like,
thinking, here we go, I'm over 50.
I am.
I'm 140 next week.
I'm guaranteed to be accepted regardless of medical conditions.
So what I should do is just apply right
And
away.
it's as
Free
little as
Parker
only
pen.
20p a day. And I can text Parker to 81140 and I get a free Parker just for inquiring.
Yes, it's true.
Hang on! I'm just going to rewind that because modern technology.
Yeah.
Watch that again.
Blue, blue, blue. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's all what I thought it was.
No need to really rewind, really.
No.
Waste of time. What do you think Jeremy should do here?
Well, Jeremy, he's got 2 major issues here.
Yeah.
One is the fact.
Psoriasis.
Yeah. 3 major issues here.
Lotion, cream.
One, Margaret is being a little cunthole.
His daughter.
She's obviously been raised terribly by him, stepfather, and his ex-wife.
Yeah.
So that's
Ex-wife,
all,
obviously Linda.
all going terribly. And number 2,
Yeah.
the fact that stepfather also a right cunthole because he served in the military.
Yeah. What's his name? Did it say on there? I can't remember.
I don't believe it said.
Probably Ross then, I would have thought.
Yeah.
Iran, yeah, so Ross.
Ross, Linda,
Ross and
Jeremy and Margaret.
Jeremy, yeah.
Yeah, very traditional Iranian names.
What should he do about these problems then? What should he... Because when I have a problem that's embodied in a person, obviously, usually just take care of them.
Well, I always go with the phrase, if I got a problem,
Yeah.
yeah,
Go
I'll
on.
solve it.
All right, yeah.
Check out my hook.
Yeah.
Well, the old DJ
What does he do?
rolls it.
Oh, revolves it. That's good.
So, thank you. I would always sort of aim to be...
Right in the centre of the bowl. Because otherwise, usually
Spray
yellow
back.
stains, unsightly yellow stains on the porcelain. And quite trust them. What were you going to say? Is that not what I thought? I assumed that was... We're on a wavelength, I thought. You're going for...
Well, it's a very good piece of advice, I must
thank you.
admit.
Also, carpets are saved if you just want to sit down while urinating.
Yeah.
There's no shame in it, and then you...
I have to do it all the time, so
Yeah,
I'm
I do it all the
sleep.
time.
Little sleep.
Little nap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a sandwich.
24,
Put a run.
just to make sure,
24
yeah.
to make sure, yeah. 24 hours of nap on the toilet.
On the toilet.
Yeah. Then once you've got up, you've probably done a shit in your sleep. So you cleans out your pipes as well.
It helps, of course, if you're very incontinent. Just bed up in there.
Yeah.
Glue some pillows to the back.
Yeah.
You'll be dreaming in there. You'll be having a great time eating shit and
I like
farting.
to just a little nightcap of laxative mixed with Horlicks.
Yeah. Well, that's
Whiskey.
good. Whiskey,
Send you straight to
Horlicks,
sleep.
laxatives, night nurse,
Yeah.
and mescaline.
Mescaline.
that'll give you great dreams.
Intravenously.
Yeah, all right
now.
into the bloodstream.
Right into the bloodstream.
Quit all in the eye, because that gets right in.
Eyeball, yeah.
Eyeball.
So I've been told by 14-year-olds. I think that's true, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Let's just check. Dave? Yes.
Yes.
That is, so.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah, cheers, Dave. So
Margaret.
what are we going to do with Margaret?
Well,
Since I think murder is out of the question because they're in Iran.
But considering they are in Iran,
Yeah, hello. Where's
lashes,
Lashes.
and of course, because the police decided not to get involved, you can do homemade lashes. So you can put little razor blades right at the end of those lashes
Ooh. Yeah. You could do.
on the old whip.
Yeah.
And then that permanent scarring
We'll remind her that she's a very naughty girl.
will remind her that she's terrible. And then you're one-upping Jezza.
Jeremy, yeah. But this is Jeremy that we're giving our first to.
Oh, you're one-upping Ross.
Ross. Yeah.
And he can be as hard-ass cunty as he likes.
Which probably will
You've
be.
scarred your own
ex-military-
daughter.
Ex-Iranian military as well. Current Iranian cop. You know, in Iran, I think this is Iran, police are like given extra points or whatever it is for having moustaches. I think it's probably extra money. Probably not points, probably more money.
Just more on their canteen cards.
Yeah, more on their luncheon vouchers.
We can buy an extra pack of
I've got
crisps.
some luncheon vouchers for the local college if you want them.
I do study there on a regular basis, so yeah, I'll just take that.
Yeah, you can take that home.
Do you think I could just wander in? He's like, here you go.
Yeah, you can do.
How much is this worth? What can I get with this?
think
Can I
it's
use this in a
£4.
normal shop?
Yeah, no. You have to just go up to the lunch lady and say, "Hi, can I use this?" And they say, "Oh, we don't do chocolate bars anymore." I quit that college. I sort of up and left it.
Yeah.
And I still got lunch from there afterwards.
Really?
From
All the time?
From the local campus, not the bus campus.
Yeah.
Then I saved that lunch voucher. I think I have another one there as well.
We should
So that's
go
two
one day.
lunches. Yeah, sure we.
Just turn
That's
up.
the lunch voucher. Let's
Right.
do it. Let's do it.
Yeah. We can podcast on the way. We're actually in the queue for the lunch now. It's like Urban Jackass.
Yeah. They'll just have a wacky air horn.
Yeah.
I wish Dave would trim that down a bit. It's a little
Yeah,
on
it's
the
a
long
little
side.
Yeah, it borders on annoying sometimes.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating.
We'll talk to him after the show.
So, Jeremy,
Razor blades,
to conclude,
lashes.
lashes, razor blades, check.
Yeah. And then you've always, forever, one-upped Ross.
If you accidentally kill Margaret, not a big deal, don't worry about it.
No.
What you want to do is just dispose of the body. I go for pigs, what do you go for?
Well, pigs is a good idea. Lasers.
We could say lasers, yeah.
Yeah. Acid is always
Acid
a good
and
one.
lasers. Mostly lasers.
Whatever you shoot. Remember, never try and flush it down the toilet.
A body.
That's how
If you're
so
blood-
many serial
toilet
killers have been caught.
Yeah, and that.
Cutting up the body, and then, you've run out of time.
Oh, I was thinking just sort of stuffing it right in.
Because the
As
carpet
is.
cleaner's coming over, and you're like, oh, fuck. And then you're trying to cram it down the toilet, you're trying to mince it into the toilet.
Yeah. Why don't you just call up the carpet cleaner and say,
Yeah.
"Listen, Pete, I'm really sorry, but I've actually not yet flushed the body down the toilet. Can you come later on?" Oh, that's no problem. Yeah?
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, don't think of that. Yeah. That's why I'm the seasoned killer.
That's why people get caught, because they don't think about these little things. Their mind's focused on the big thing.
Lunch. What?
Luncheon vouchers, yeah.
Luncheon vouchers, yeah. Lunch
Oh,
dinner.
and the body, yeah.
Oh, body, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Jeremy, to conclude, well, I think we've done a pretty good job of letting you know how to hide a body. That was his question, wasn't it? So, what more needs to be said?
If you want to be a part of Dear Bedside, if you want to get
Oh,
the
yeah,
advice
oh,
of two
listen.
trained, seasoned doctors of counselling,
Yeah.
amongst other things,
Yeah.
including aromatherapy, get in touch, dearbedside@gmail.com.
Is that
TFC podcast
I don't know
on
you were
both the
trained in
Facebooks and the Twitters.
aromatherapy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I got the degree back in '83, but then I started up my lacquering business.
Yeah.
'84 through '04.
Whereabouts did you get the degree?
GU.
Grimsby.
Well, what I
That's
did?
where Dave got his GCSE in media studies. That's what
Oh.
I did. Yeah.
Because I did GU 3 years for the counselling.
For the counselling.
Then did my MD,
Just
Masters,
for fun.
over in Horsley, Japan.
Yeah, in
And then
Japan,
finished
yeah.
that in
With Akumeda.
finished that. And then came back and started up aromatherapy.
Didn't you do events management as well?
Yeah, but that was down south.
South. Was it KCE?
Yeah, KCA.
King's College, Edinburgh. South of. Weirdly named.
Yeah, careful.
Chemical Ethan.
It's very strange, but yeah.
Yeah.
Dear Bedside,
Dear
gmail.
Bedside. We're gonna have to say goodbye to the worms now.
Oh.
I'm afraid. That's Larry, Tom, Steve, and Ryan the pirate. Goodbye. So they're all gone. Yeah, again, if you want to get in touch, then do so. What else needs to be said?
Various means of doing it.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares, man?
We've been all over the shop this episode.
It's been a fairly good episode, I think.
It's been very lacquer heavy, and that's what I like from life.
You are big on lacquer. All of a sudden, I hadn't picked up on this with you before. I never knew that you were such a lacquer man.
Oh, big time.
Yeah. Since when is the lacquer? been
84 when I
84.
opened up the lacquer
The
shop.
lacquer shop, yeah. Never heard you mention lacquer before, and now today you're talking mainly about lacquer.
Well,
So,
you know.
it's not this is not a complaint. I love it. I'm all over it. But I'm just.
I just sort of refound my love, I suppose. It's, after their first wife mysteriously died, I sort
I
of.
thought you.
I don't really know.
No, I didn't.
The inconclusive, not enough evidence.
Well, the
so.
investigation didn't find that you killed Lewis Payne, so essentially it's alleged anyway. So who cares?
Well, you sort of fell out of love with the lacquer
Industries, that.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's clever. That is. Yeah,
But now I've got Teresa in my life, and things are looking up here now that we own the lake and the TFC towers.
Yeah.
Well, why
None
not
of this paid for, but
get back into the lacquer
industry again.
Yeah, again. Yeah.
Cool. It's good to know. It's good to know that I know what to get you for Christmas now. Big old brush.
For lacquering,
Painting. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
that's useful. I could
I was
do with that
thinking
actually.
brush, but what sort of brush would you want for? Chamois leather type.
Yeah, show me another thought.
Okay. I'll get you a brush kit.
With several brush. Oh, build your own.
Yeah.
Okay,
Get
made out of
each
chocolate.
individual strand.
Yeah.
No, the strands are all there.
Oh, okay.
There's a big block of wood and a chisel.
Yeah.
With which you make the handle, obviously.
Yeah.
Then you've got to plug the strands individually into the handle.
Oh, cool.
Got your own brush.
That'll be well used.
Yeah. Useful.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Saves time.
Yeah, it does save time.
Well, I think it's been a pretty nifty episode. I've enjoyed it anyway.
I always enjoy it.
It's been an hour and 60 minutes and 38 seconds. Oh no, apparently 39. Oh, 40 seconds? 41 seconds. 40. This keeps changing.
That's
not
weird.
accurate.
No,
That can't be trusted.
That's wrong.
That's
Ignore that.
Yeah, ignore that. I've been P-Bear.
As ever, I've been Jake Hyber MD. And until next week,
Hello.
adios!